What's up, dorks? This is I Hate Your World. I'm Dub, and we got some more Alien Trilogy. Turn that down a skosh. I don't remember. Well, no, it's not. I think I fought the Queen last time. That's what it was like. She was relatively easy. I don't know. It seems like if I would have been out in the pit or whatever, where she was, dude. There I'm. All right, sorry. It's like blaring in my ear. She wasn't too bad. Again, like if I was out in the pit, 'cause she was super fast and kept rushing in, but I just happened to be on this little ledge when I first fought her, and she couldn't quite hit me or something. I don't know. It seemed really easy, but maybe that's just that. I don't know. Let's see here. Incoming data transfer. Mission brief. The person has been lost to a new strain of xenomorph. Destroy any living organism. Seek out any hidden weapons caches that were stockpiled by the former inmates. Do not let anything stand in your way. Yeah, so got here. It says Alien Trilogy. I started. Seemed like I was in Aliens, and now this would be Alien 3. So is the next one going to be Alien Resurrection or what? Like, do we just skip Alien? But if it's 3, I already said that, you know. I don't know. The movie's all right. I feel like I've watched it more recently, and I liked it a little bit more than I ever have. But it's still, I wouldn't go as far as to be like, oh, I really like this. Not like Alien or Aliens, you know. I definitely like Aliens the best, but Alien and Aliens, it's kind of like Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, where the first, almost literally, the first one's a horror movie, and the second one's like a action horror, sci-fi horror, you know. It's more action based. At least with Aliens, Evil Dead, I can't remember. It probably is too, but it's more like comedic action horror. So, you know, even though there's some funny spots in Aliens. Game over, man. Game over. But anyway, so I've never been that big into 3, but let's see what happens. Dude, that looked right in your face. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm not sure if I can strafe their bullets, you know, or is he gonna hit me every time anyway? Or, dude, how about we just go BAM? Take pulse rifle clip. Oh, it does open. What are you? Is it I can't remember. It's a dog, right? Like, 'cause that's the thing about aliens. They take the form of whatever they impregnate or whatever, you know, whatever the host was. I think, right? And then 3 is like a Rottweiler or something, which I thought was cool. You know, I do like, at least that, not necessarily like that. It's the idea that it takes whatever the host is. I think that's neat. I think that's neato. I want to see like either in the arcade game or something else. They're like bull alien, like they. Holy crap! I watched some video earlier. Oh man, it's like these. Away. I already forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. I was just killing people or kill it all. Kill them all. Oh, gotta get those identity tags. That matters. Anyway, I was watching some video. I think it was Australian. It was like Australian dudes. It's like Australian. I don't know what that'd be called. It's not Twitch, you know. They just have videos, but they're They're just reacting to videos and blah blah. Anyway, one was like new stuff, and one was this giant ass cow. It's like a herd, like a normal herd of cows, and they're out in the pasture, cowing around, and it is like one that's like 2 or 3 times the size of it. Like, I think they said, oh, what was it? It was almost like 2 tons or something like this. It looked like a car, but it was huge. Ah! Oh, that sucks. What was that? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. I said something that made me think of that now. Then I forgot, but. Oh, come on. Oh, that was an air shot. You should. I've got to stop.
Do the trick.
What? Now I have 900 bullets? It's crazy. I don't see an ident card. But yeah, I said that before, like the little wormy chest bursters. I thought they, that's the whole thing, is they run away. Like, why are these ones attacking me? I don't get it. Oh well. Is that all that was? Wasted all that time doing it in the dark. All right, cool. But also, yeah, I'm trying to relate this to like 96 games, because I would say around this time, 96, I would have ended 7th grade. It would depend on when this came out. The start of 7th grade, 95, ended 96. So it started. It was either in 7th grade, the summer, or starting 8th grade. I'm trying to think, like, hello, fella. See, that's way quicker than 400 pistol shots. What was I wasn't really, I didn't have a system then. I think I might have had, no, I don't even think I had that yet. I ended up buying a 3DO, like super cheap for like $400, maybe. No, see, I would have had to have that before. Maybe around this time, I might have had a 3DO. I don't know. Anyway, that's a weird. It's some ways like that time period was like, I think it's just being a kid, like you're kind of more resilient. Because it was not good. Like, some of it was good and some of it was really not good. Like like I said, I wasn't playing games, so I guess I was just outside doing. I learned how to do an aerial on a trampoline because I remember some kid, a couple houses. Like, we moved from my parents have been divorced for a while at that point, and my mom got remarried, and I never got along there with that stuff. And then we moved from our house to a duplex because they were gonna like save up money to build a house or something. So he was the dude she married was. I don't know what he did. He kind of like an all around, like I think he knew how to weld, but he also worked at like a glass place, and I think he could build stuff too, whatever. Seems somewhat talented or whatever, but in that regard, but just anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, kid sidetracked all that crap. It's like drudging up. I had this weird feeling even starting like before, like this is my first time doing Twitch. And hopefully, I think I got it set up right. Like, it says it's streaming, and it says I have it streaming and recording because I wanted to do both, just in case. Like, I don't know if this if this will auto save like it kind of does on YouTube. I was doing YouTube. I did a couple on there, and it's so far the same as this. No one joined, but it's also when you're nobody. Like, I don't know. It's not far fetched to. That people wouldn't go, hey, what's nobody doing? But then there's some. I bet there's literally some people that are probably just looking for like something smaller and like, here I am. But anyway, so that time period, like there was some really cool stuff though, because like I was watching like Joe Bob Briggs and Monster Vision and stuff like that, and wrestling was about to really take off around this time. Like there was some like. WCW was doing decent, was doing probably their best stuff right now, and then the WWF, which became the WWE, whatever. Like they were getting ready to like really start taking off with Stone Cold and all that. And damn it. No, you can go back where you were. Music was the kind of like, there's probably some good stuff. I don't know. I think of like Jamiroquai and Wallflowers, and there's that. Hail Bop was either happening or getting ready to happen. Anyway, that's what we moved out of our house to a duplex, and same town, everything just on the like opposite side of town. And this was all this happened, and all the kids around there. The cool thing about the duplex is eventually, like, we'd be watching some of the kids I'd hang out with. Golly, I can't even spit it out. Monster Vision with Joe Bob Briggs, but we'd go outside and play hide and go seek. And since it was kind of like there weren't really fences, most of it was just open. Like it was a bunch of duplexes, it's like a neighborhood of duplexes. So there's just giant unfenced yards. So it's a big giant area all over, and you could run through in between houses. And some of them have like little half fence things, either on the side of the house or in the back, to separate the back patios. And I could get on that and jump on a roof and sit there in the dark and wait for some, the seeker to run by, and then hop down and run back. Anyway, that was cool. But yeah, Hail Bop. And like, if you don't know what that is, a comet, man, it was crazy. But it was up there for a while. I've argued this with my roommate before, and I think technically, yeah, it was there for like, if not longer than months, like if like a year, or at least months and months. Like it was around, but it wasn't like its pinnacle or whatever. It was a giant comet. Like you just look up and see a big comet. It was huge too, for like something in the sky like that you could see night after night. I was like, whoa! But like to see it that big and huge, I don't think it was like that for months and months. It was like that for weeks, I feel like. But it was super cool. Anyway, like it might have been actually still there, but you needed to see it. You needed binoculars or something to, a telescope to see. That's crazy. If you ever just get binoculars and get somewhere where you can look at the sky, you see so many more stars. It's wild. Oh, there you are. Anyway, I wasn't playing. What am I trying to say? Oh, about this game. That's what it was. It was like, if you're new to any of this, I get super sidetracked. I have a real, like, especially when I'm that's one reason I didn't want to stream necessarily, because it's hard for me to keep focus. But anyway, 96 games, and I was trying to think of games around then, and I wasn't playing a whole lot of games personally, like by myself. Like if I went to my buddy's house, because that's what, like, the one I used to live by. Sometimes I'd ride over there and then have my mom, because she worked. Dude, where are you guys coming from? Anyway, she'd work kind of close, so she'd come pick me up. And so if I played anything, it'd be over there, because he actually had a computer and a decent one. So that's where we played like Warcraft and StarCraft and Alone in the Dark. Stuff like that. And then one of my other buddies had a PlayStation, so that's where I played like Twisted Metal and pretty much just Twisted Metal. He had Tomb Raider, which I watched him play. I don't think I ever played it. I tried to play it on here, but it just trying to play with like a keyboard and all that, and I was just like, ugh, I don't want to do this. I'm trying to figure out what I was doing. Is that it? One more? Okay, so I did all that. That was fun. But yeah, to compare this against any of those, yeah, Twisted Metal, I would say is more fun. Eventually around there, I played like, yeah, there's some kids that live near. I mean, yeah, I played a lot of, I say a lot, when I could. We played, what was it? Resident Evil 2 and GoldenEye. those were great. Is that a grenade? Thought I heard a clunk.
That's all you got?
Oh, you got. Let's see here. What we? Uh-oh. You want some of this? Yeah, I didn't think you did. That's the first face hugger I've seen so far in this level. We're gonna be a few in these boxes.
Baby, burn.
Or none, you know. Some or none. It's really whatever.
Should do the trick.
Yep, there's one. See, told you. Get back here. Get back here.
Burn, baby, burn. Fry.
Feel kind of bad roasting a person, but yeah.
Burn, baby, burn.
I think I keep getting knocked back. I wasn't paying attention. Was that a battery or a charge? Not a battery. Ah! These are disgusting. Oh shit, I let another one loose. Ah! Gross. But yeah, compared to other games, this is my first night vision. Here, no, this wouldn't mind me. Something. Okay. I mean, yeah, this, dude, knock it off. Ah! I definitely don't hate this game. I feel like I've played, since I've started playing these games, I've played worse stuff, I feel like. Yeah, there's been things I just like, I'm not doing this. This is awful. Or this is definitely not awful. It's actually, it's pretty good. It's just, you know, it's a product of its time. That's all I gotta say. Good Lord, stop it. I just don't want you getting away. All right, that's enough.
Burn, baby, burn.
Come on. There we go.
Burn, baby, burn.
I guess I would say that like this, for the most part, the shooting is kind of hollow feeling. It feels good when you get a shot on one of those face huggers when they're moving real quick. All right, I get it, lady. Come on now. A little sadistic there with your burn, baby, burn. Calm down. Get the shots to land or whatever, but a lot of it feels kind of hollow. But I was gonna say, well, guess we're gonna go up here and I'm gonna shoot. Okay, good glass thing. Do I? Nope, I guess that worked.
This should do the trick.
That's sweet. No. I was gonna say it was this. It wasn't. It was Alien Resurrection. I remember. I'm pretty sure it was 8th. It's either 8th or 9th grade. I don't know. But we went on a band. It was a band. I can't remember. I think it was an away game because I remember it being a night. So it had to be like a basketball or football game or something. And we went there and we stopped. And on the way there, though, it's just like I had to pee so bad. Like as soon as we left the school, and it was like I feel like it was an hour and a half, 2-hour drive, and I just had to hold it the whole time. We finally got off and ran into Arby's real quick and let loose, but well, what the hell? Is this a... Yep, I guess so.
This should do the trick.
But later the night after that game, we were in this parking lot by a strip mall with a theater in it, and they were playing this. I was like, I wonder if we have time to go run in there and watch this real quick, but not this. Alien Resurrection. But talking about like gunplay feeling good, stuff like that. Goldeneye. That's what I was saying. One of the other ones is like, I really think a game, unless I'm crazy and they've already got, they've kind of already got better, but thinking of stuff like the bullet impact in Goldeneye, like you really felt it, like because you could see it going hitting them. It had that impact to it. Where Call of Duty started the like crosshair noise thing, and that's very, I think that it's probably pretty similar. But for some reason, my mind is just not quite. It doesn't quite hit as hard. But maybe I'm full of it. You know what I mean? That's where I started, right? So I started here. Oh, there's. Give me that. I guess that's it, I don't know. Cool. No, apparently I missed a lot. Whoa. I have to do that again or what? Enough. Yeah, but I feel like there should be that, at least a game where that kind of impact of the weaponry hit, bullet hit. Maybe not. I don't know. Because I want to think, when I think of what game, that's the thing. I spend so much time thinking of like what games could have and what they should need and all that, and it's like that doesn't do me any good. Like I don't make game. You know what I mean? I don't make video games, so I'm just wasting all that mental effort and like figuring stuff out on something that I don't do, which is probably silly. I should put that effort into something I do. I do. Anyway, incoming data transfer. Mission brief. This is a maximum security area. All of the prisoners are missing their ID tags. I can't read. Let me try that again. All the prisoners are missing their period. Missing. Oh, I guess it. All the prisoners are missing. Their ID tags are scattered throughout this section. Retrieve all of these ID tags so that a thorough assessment can be made of the capability of this new strain of xenomorph. Would you like to know more? So that's a fun. I will say that the mission structure, the missions in these games suck. Like it started off at first where, what was it? Like destroying crates. You're like, okay, it could be a xenomorph in the crates. Okay, blah blah blah. And then it's just like a lot of destroying crates and a lot of finding ID tags and like really? It reminds me of the first Assassin's Creed, I guess. What is this crap? It's like right over his head. And now these ones. These jerks are unstoppable for some reason. Where like the game looks, I was thinking about that the other day. It's maybe some Reddit thing I saw where it was, someone was asking what's the best trailer. And that first Assassin's Creed was definitely like, I'm trying to think, was the PS3 out yet, or was it? I almost don't think it was out yet. I could be wrong. Like that was like the future to come, you know what I mean? Like this is gonna be, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'd have to look it up. You know what? I got time. Yeah, did it. Let's see here. because it just looks so cool. The point is, I think that was one of the last games we rented. Damn it. I hear someone be like, oh, Assassin's Creed game, some Reddit thing. We're simply brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. No, that first one, just watch it sometimes. Just watch the very first one. It's super cool. But anyway, point was, the game wasn't like that. Like, you could do like 5 missions, it seemed like. As far as I know, I didn't really, we rented it and I just watched someone play it a little. I might have played for a second. The game's first trailer was shown at 2006 E3. Yeah, so if it was 2006 E3, then that's when the PS3 came out in November of that year. So it would have been pre-release of PS3. So I was correct. But yeah, damn, that was so cool. It's such a letdown. But I've heard the second one. My roommate loved the second one, so maybe it's... I don't know. The only one... that's funny, I was talking to a dude at work a couple days ago. He's mentioned Black Flag. He's wishing they'd remake Black Flag, and that's the only one I ever... Even I didn't play that one that much. I played for... I don't know, an hour or two, and which isn't anything, you know, and got into the I feel like I did a little assassin, like I maybe got in a fight or two, and just like I don't know, I'm not really digging the combat, and then I had to go like free run, follow this path to pick up notes or something, or pages from a music book or something. I don't know what it was, but like I was not enjoying that at all. Then I started boating around a little bit, and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. This is better. And basically it's just that, like, I've said it before, it's like, I want to be a pirate, but not really a pirate. I want to be just like a sea dude, you know, like, I guess a sailor, just a sailor, you know, like, this isn't going to track totally, but like, it makes me think of, when I played, it was Tales of Monkey Island, the kind of like telltale-y one, and I just want to I want to be on that island where it's that like idealistic island where it's just pretty, and there's like a business there, and you can order food and grog and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's make believe, but because that sounds so fun. And I remember that's what I was gonna say. That made me think of it. I was like, it makes me games like that where I really like them, and they've got a theme like that. If they make me want their food, that made me want seafood, so I went and got seafood after that. There was another one when Sleeping Dogs, when I played that, then I wanted Chinese food, and I'm not even that huge on Chinese food, but I went and like I tried sushi and all this, and like sushi sucked, but the fried rice was awesome and all that, and that place's wontons are specifically like the best ones I've ever, the ones I like the best. And then what was it? The guacamole made me go to a Mexican, you know, just like, I don't know, it made me think that, but it also made me think like I said, I don't really want to like hurt people and steal from them. That doesn't interest me, like that pirate aspect. I want to be on the boat, but be like well fed and not get scurvy and all that. Oh no, I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm seeing some bad news lately and just some really bad things, you know, just like, yeah, so I'm not gonna talk about that. If you want to go find bad stuff, it's all over the place, so have fun. What was I gonna say? Assassin's Creed, boating around. Maybe that's all I had. Oh, that's what it was about, like my idealized version of, you know, of being a sailor and the being on an island and stuff like that. I saw a video, this is a while back. What is going on? I don't like that at all. Oh, wrong button, sorry. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could look up more, but yeah, because this game has like a look up and down, and that's just, I don't have the hand coordination to do that with the other hand and try to shoot and strafe and move all like, because the way it is, I'm using right now my right hand, which I'm left-handed, so I'm using my right hand to move around, which is a pain already. It's not too bad. I'm getting pretty used to it because I had to deal with a lot of these other games I've played, like Lands of Lore and Eye of the Beholder and stuff like that. Those old like dungeon crawlers. Anyway, but yes, I can't hit the home and end button or the look up and down, and it doesn't seem like it doesn't really matter that much. It seems so far I just kind of adjust a little bit and whatever. But anyways, I saw a video and it was about this like dude that wanted to go try to survive on a deserted island. So he puts an ad in the paper or whatever, however he does back in the 80s. It had to be the paper, right? Something like that, a magazine, something. And some chick answers the call. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'll go," and blah blah. They end up going, unless I'm getting this wrong. It might have been some other, like one got in and backed out, and some other chick did it. Anyways, they eventually got there, and it was just awful. Like they got sick. There's like it was some I keep wanting to say Myanmar. I don't think it was that. It was one of the chain islands over there, kind of like Indonesia area, I think. That's the thing, is because I've seen some people be like, "Where's Korea?" This and that. And like, I thought it was more to the left of bottom part of China, but it's more. I think it's more like on the right, up in the right. And anyway, or Vietnam and all that. Now I'm getting confused again. Thought I knew what I was talking about. Anyway, point is, yeah, it was like awful experience, and whoever was the president of that country, kind of let them. You can go over here, but you're not gonna do well, and. Like, we'll try it anyway. Anyways, yeah, so they got super sick, and just like I said, mosquitoes everywhere. They just looking like you have almost like you have smallpox. Like there's so many bites on you and bumps on you that. So it's probably those other doors. What I'm doing. All right. But yeah, they're just had I don't know, it's dysentery or what, some sort of stomach bug where they're just squirting all over it, and it's like, this is awful. So that's my point. Like, it sounds like a great idea until you do it. Okay, I'm glad I opened that door. That was helpful. Am I getting slowed by their guts? Like, this actually slows me down. That's it. What? There's not really a lot of like dodging. I don't think, I can't tell if I'm actually dodging anything, if I'm supposed to. Another battery. Yeah. Armor's good, health's good.
This should do the trick.
Yeah, it should. Well, hello. Net. Alrighty. Irregular range. I can't read for shit right now. My eyes are range mentor. Cool. Best viewers on streamler.net. Remove the space. My first thing is spam, I'm assuming. Cool. Well, thank you, spam. You're my favorite canned meat. Well. But even if, living on a deserted island's awful, you can still dream, right? You can still dream. I'm gonna shut that. Oh, snap. Get back here, son. Where are you going? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't know if my... somehow computer picked up some speed or what, but they've... Oh, man, I'm out of shotgun shells. Well, now they're kind of lagging again. Let's see, these dudes got a lot faster than they used to be.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
That is the thing I said, like... You get on my YouTube channel or whatever, the first video I did was kind of like a mission statement thing of being like, this is... The computer I'm playing this on is from 2012. I built this in 2012 to play Diablo 3, which was a massive letdown, but I've kind of barely used it since then. I've played some stuff, but not a ton, so I'm just trying to, you know, whenever... and it's too... I don't know if it's the motherboard or what, but I can't upgrade it to Windows 11.
This should do the trick.
Ah! So I was just gonna see what I could do with it for the time being. Oh, there's a guy. Like, I'd like to play some more like PS2-y era stuff, or you know, Xbox and eventually PS3, and if that's the best way, or if like I really I've never liked that. I don't like the idea of game. Oh, that's the thing. I gotta get this, spit these words out. I don't like the idea of Game Pass, but like I'm shooting, go away. Oh. Yeah, I'm like, don't aim down and all that, but you kind of don't have to because they jump in your face and you can shoot them right there anyway. All that stuff, but Game Pass does seem like probably one of the better ways to play some of that stuff. Maybe, I don't know what all stuff they have on it as far as like the old catalog. Like, I really think, and I'm sure it's a licensing nightmare, but same with PlayStation. If they had that, if that was what PlayStation Plus was, you get on there and it's just all PlayStation games, everything that's ever been on PlayStation. You know, like, why can't they just make a deal? Like, if someone's, or whatever, you know, random, I'm trying to think of an old PS1 game that, you know, that there'd be a licensing issue with. It's like, why does this have to be such a difficult thing? Like, it reminds me of, maybe I'm just talking to my ass because I don't, you know, I've got no skin in the game really, but like, when I think of, there's a movie called Rad. You know what Rad is? Then you are. But it's an old 80s movie about BMX biking, and it's got Lori Loughlin, who's, oh man, what's her name? I can't remember. The chick, she's Uncle Jesse's girlfriend wife on Full House. Anyway, I think she got in trouble for like paying to get her kid into college too, or something like that, like college bribes or something.
This should do the trick.
I don't think it mattered. I think rich people don't have to worry about stuff like that. Look at P. Diddy or whatever. But point is, what was I saying? Oh, Rad. That forever it couldn't be on DVD, and I still don't know if it's on DVD. I think it's on Amazon or something, like to stream. Maybe you can buy it digital. If it's on digital, then surely at some point it's on DVD. But physically, I hope. Anyway, point is, it would be released forever because I think it was John Farnham, the guy that wrote. There's two songs: "It's Thunder in Your Heart" and "Break the Ice," which to me basically make that movie. Probably the biggest one though is "Send Me an Angel." Who's in that? I can't remember saying that. Anyway, and that's in there too. But those other two are like, to me, are rad specific songs, and they're so good. I love them. Like, and they, to me, they make the movie. So I get that, you know, wanting to hold out to get your, but like, you're either getting, are you really gonna get that much more for, you know, who's besides the, you know, 100 people that still care about rad? Like, just get the, you know, it's either something or nothing. Do you want nothing or something? You know, like, and you're stopping everyone from watching the movie. Like, you need, you know, you deserve to get your money for your efforts. I'm fine with that, but like, come on. Uh-oh. But if they did, then eventually got there. So my point is that if you could just play any, you know what I mean, like all the God of Wars, all the Metal Gear Solids, all the Jet Motos, all the, you know, everything, just have it all on there. I guess a lot of it's not their stuff would be the problem, but like if you definitely had all of your first party stuff and hopefully a lot of the other stuff, like all the Armored Cores, all the like you could all, unless they're afraid that someone would just, you know, it almost seems like you made it a reasonable price. It's like okay, I'm saying all this in some ways I don't like the idea too, but as much as I love physical and all that, like at some point the physical just won't work, and that's why, you know, like to a degree emulation and stuff like that has to occur, so the stuff can be preserved. Like, I don't think that's crazy. Like, like there's probably are maybe I was damn it, so gross. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So it's a necessity. At some point we have to have that. But like I said, if it was a service that just had it all like that, you know, it seems like you'd keep it going. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people. So I don't know how Game Pass works as far as like how well it works for what people do. They just get it for a while? Because that's what I would do. That's what the one time I tried out this PlayStation, whatever their streaming thing was.
Burn, baby.
Ah, go away. Ah, this thing flying. PlayStation. I keep wanting to say PlayStation View. I don't think it was that. It was like PlayStation Now, maybe. And
Burn, baby.
you know, I did my free month, and I played a lot. I think I played God of War 1 and 2 on disc, because I think my roommate had it, the PS3 one. I can't. Oh, what do we got here? You starting something? I think there's something like right by me. Below? Okay, is that a drop off? Let's try to get down there. Anyway, played that, but I played all the like the PSP ones and stuff like that. Shit, which way are they going? Well, that's easy. It doesn't open, and I can't go that way. Alright, well, answer that question. Bunch of other stuff though, like a bunch of, I think some point and click, not point and click, those hidden object games. Like, I don't know, man, those games are silly, but I like them a lot.
Burn, baby. Burn.
Some other stuff, I can't remember everything I played, but some other things, but multiple games that I was able to knock out in a month, and I think that was some lesser concern that people will just. I'm also assuming, I've never used Audible, but isn't that the way that works? Where you only get like a book a month? Like,
Burn, baby. Burn.
when I was listening to audiobooks at work and stuff like that, I would blow through that in no time. So like only one in a month wouldn't be worth it. I don't know. But anyways, that seems like that would be a really cool thing. But yeah, I'm sure everyone's like, of course it would be. That it's too good of a deal. But what was my point? I don't know what my point is. I want to use night vision goggles. I haven't used them yet. There we go. Powered up a door somewhere. Not sure where, but somewhere. Well, how about this one?
This isn't the exit.
Okay, so now I need a battery. I can't turn it off. Once it's on, it's on. That's where I went in there. What door did I power up? This one. Okay, that was fun. What? Come on, it's making it seem like I missed a battery somewhere, right? I mean, somewhere there's a creature. That right there? Did I just walk over you? Ah!
Fry.
Dude!
Baby, burn.
Fuck. I mean, was this here last time? What's going on? Oh. That's right. Okay, now I don't know what's going on. Like, is that breakable? Nope, that's not breakable apparently. Assuming that grenades and charges work the same. Now this is red again.
Isn't the exit?
No, okay. Damn it. I went down here. This is just a seemingly an empty room. That's fun. This won't open. Awesome. I'm assuming that's, you know, I get the battery and then it opens that, right? So then that's the exit. So where's this damn battery? I do feel like I didn't totally clear this area out, so maybe it's... Hopefully it's in here. I almost feel like this game glitches sometimes though, like... Maybe I'm making that up though. Did this door open earlier? What the hell? Cause I don't know. I feel like I did one mission where it's like this, where I needed a battery, and the next time I played it, all of a sudden there's like more batteries than the first time, seemingly. Again, yeah, I like the music. Like it's kind of, it's close to John Carpenter stuff. It's not as good, but no, that's a high bar. I think it's for what he had to do to direct, do all that, and come up with music and blah blah. It's just like, what a cool dude. That weird baby screech. Wow. Wow. Not gonna lie. Getting kind of pissed. I guess less pissed and more just like worn out, you know? Like, come on. Alright, so I checked there. That's not a door, right? That's waste of charge. Try it out. Nope.
This
Okay.
should do the trick.
I checked all that. See, when there's stuff like that, like if you look where I am directly to the left, where it's dark, but it looks like there's kind of some stuff that I've cleared that sort of, like, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know if that's secret stuff or... I don't know. So these are, I don't know. That's the thing too, on the map, some of those, it's like red dots. Like, are these things? Or apparently they're just lockers in this. Like, sometimes though they're the... See, that's why, like, I see up there, I feel like I should... But I can't look up. Like, I'm angled up, coming up the thing. Anyway, blah blah blah. But this looks like a door. This is the door, right? Hello, door. Ugh. Make my own door. Just double checking again. I know I looked through all this, but... That's the thing too, is I'm not 100% sure on what things I can and can't explode, blow a hole through with my grenades and or charges. 'Cause I swear this was open. Right? Isn't that what it does? I hit the button and it opened. Doesn't look open to me. Like that other rooms on the other side of this. I'm doing it. Nope. Just wasting all my good stuff. I opened a door. What about that? This one still opens. Unfortunately, I see no batteries. Oh my gosh. Oh, you motherfucker. Like, to be fair, I still didn't find a battery. Well, how would I? That's just gonna take me back there. I don't want to. Hey, what was special about this wall that made it look like I could blow a hole through it? Like, I'm not following. Is that? I mean, I still don't have the battery, so it doesn't do me any good. You know what I mean? Like, am I just supposed to walk around trying to blow up? Like, that was right. Am I crazy? Like, that's what that looked like, right? Just a wall. feel like I was gonna try it here, and then I just never did. But, or did I do it and I forgot? Okay, well, see, that didn't work anyway.
This isn't the exit.
Still no battery. Like, that's a room over here, right? And I tried to blow. Well, I guess I'm going that way. Like, where, you know, nothing else looks like. I mean, now I'm just wasting. I wish I didn't miss a crate or something. Man, it'd be really cool if it was just sitting in here. So, cause I have like, I mean, I guess I can restart it, but it's either it's either being goofy or. This is dumb. Now, what is that kind of? No, that's the thing. I thought that was the case. I think there's something in the ground, right? Like. Does that one look different than... Are there any other ground thingies? It's just annoying that this is like, oh, I blew a hole through here and this is gonna be something, and then it's nothing. Like, that's totally... What's the point of that? That doesn't do me any good. That I'm aware of. Nope. I guess I'll try it again. Oh man. We'll go for about an hour. We got this going started later than I wanted to, so probably won't be able to play it as long as I would like, but yes, I'm gonna load again. Make sure there's not a battery in here. Forgetting right off the bat. Okay. Now, what was the mission? Retrieve all the tags. The tags scattered throughout the section. This can be made. Can't believe this new strain is anymore. So, let's find tags. Well, how do you do? Nothing in that one that I could see. Nothing there. I feel like the frame rate just jumped like big time. I'm whatever. Alright, we're still going downtown here. That's some stuff over there. Ah! I'm not trying to walk through alien blood, but I just have to check. Alright, so we got health and the auto mapper. Okay. I wonder if it's something like you get so many batteries, and if you use them on a door, if I used it on the wrong door first, then it stops me from being able to go to the next door that had the next battery in it or something, you know? Like I've been chatting with a dude that's watching the videos I did on Lands of Lore, and he knows I don't know, he knows a ton about it, so it's cool. What's this all about? Got a little tag. All right, cool. But yeah, he's like, oh, you could have gone. There's multiple ways you could have got this thing and did that. And I was like, whoa, I didn't know any of that. Of course, that's the whole point of like a lot of these. I just kind of bumbled my way through. A lot of them I see what I can do without looking at the manual. But some of these games, man, it's like you don't. For me, at least, if I don't look at it, like I'll get so far, like, oh man, I can do like this whole other ability or whatever, you know. It shows you how to actually use your items and stuff like that. Because I was specifically, definitely in that game, I was walking around with a lot of stuff I should have been using the whole time and didn't know how, or I didn't know it was like a consumable item. I thought there was. You never know if it's like a. What am I trying to say? Like a item that's going to be used for something in the game, like story wise, or like to get you to progress. Or all right, where'd you come from? Like, right? Did you come from here? Or is that where? That's where I came from. Is that what? Am I dumb? Okay, so that's why I can't go back there, because that's where I came from. Or did I come from over here? Nope. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better that at least that's where I came from, so that's why I can't go back in there. It's gonna feel quite as much as like a failure, but okay. So I can't go in there. We cleared all that. See, but yeah, like look down there now. That's so weird that on the bottom, kind of the left, there's like that little bit of cleared area where before it's more clear. If it's just because I walk close enough and it'll clear it through the wall somehow, or no, I don't even know. What's your deal? That's well, I just came through here. No, apparently not. I'm already lost again. All right, where was we? So yeah. Oh, that was another one with the Hail Bop. It was weird because I stayed over the night. The same dude I was playing 64 with. So it was a guy older than me that was, I think, a couple years older than me, and then a kid that was his younger brother. I feel like he was a couple years younger than me. So it was I had to bounce between being an adult, more like, which I could do because my brother's 6 years older. So I'd have to like punch up, to hang out around his friends and stuff as best I could as a fifth and sixth grader, but I can kind of do that. But then also I'm young, and I like being around an older person. Like a lot of times you don't get to older sibling, you don't get to be as a kid as much sometimes. So when he wasn't around, then I would kind of revert down and be more kid-like. So I'm kind of like bouncing between being a kid and even right now, man. Look at me, I'm about to turn tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I'll be 42. That's crazy. Like I don't feel 42 at all. Like the only thing I can tell is like I'm sore somewhat, but it's, I stalk overnight, so I'm like always ripping boxes with my hands and stuff like that, so they're sore. And then I sleep. When I sleep, I think I like curl my wrists and my hands under my chin and kind of pinch off that nerve, so it makes my hands go numb and then they hurt and blah blah blah. Anyway, but I was doing that before, but now it's like way worse from work. I'm assuming the work I'm doing too. Point is, I don't like receding hair. Definitely that's happening. But other than that, like I don't know. I didn't expect to be a 42-year-old in the position I am now, like borderline, like starting over broke, but I don't know, whatever. Okay, so why is there a guy here? I don't get it. Like, if I open that door, where are these people coming from? I thought I came over here. And I thought... Now I'm confused. Whatever, man. Guess what? See, there's like a hole in the ceiling there too. Looks like... Nope. Okay, we have a battery. I'm afraid to open any doors that aren't that door that I need. Oh, anyways, that's what I was saying. There was when the hail bop and all that, and I stayed over the night, and I think I don't know if that was the time. It was like the one only time I had fondue and whatever. It was a good time. Anyway, get up in the morning, and this is the only time I had, okay, now this is flashing. Oh, what's going on here? I had, Reese's peanut butter puff cereal. I don't even know if that exists anymore. Maybe it does. Give me those ID tags. And then we were sitting there, and the newspaper was there on the table, and just glanced through it and like, oh my gosh. And it was the Heaven's Gate cult had killed themselves, or they'd finally been found, and that was the thing. Like they thought I think it was, oh man, something. And Marshall Applewhite was the name of the dude, the cult leader. Ah! Did I get a bow? Oh, I thought I got a bow. That would have been an awesome shot. Anyways, yeah. If you haven't heard of that or whatever, it was ridiculous. Like they thought, I say it's ridiculous. Everything's. Okay, well now it's open. What the hell? All right, come out here. Or did I kill him? Okay, well, stay in there. I guess that one way is just a secret. That's what, you know, it doesn't really do me any good necessarily, but anyway,
This isn't the exit.
they committed suicide by, I don't know if they Kool-Aided or what, but their thing was they all had on these like specific Nikes and covered in these purple cloth like sheets. It was just weird, you know, like I don't know if I had heard. So I've been young, like I said, seventh or eighth grade, somewhere in there when that happened, and
Take that.
let's try to shoot that barrel. See, it's hard like to hold with one hand. Yeah, buddy. Blam! Blam! But like, yeah, to know much about cults. Ah!
Burn, baby, burn.
Like I'd probably heard people say don't drink the Kool-Aid kind of thing with, you know, in reference to Jonestown, and I might have known the name, but I didn't really know much about it or anything. Like I watched something later on. It was one night at work, and this was, oof. I don't know when it was. Over a decade ago. I don't know. I was just at work watching YouTube and saw I watched a video on Charles Manson. I watched a video on Jonestown, and after that, I was like, I'm so depressed. It's just sad. Like Jonestown was super sad. It was just how that all just devolved and fell apart and blah blah blah. But like, so what's the deal? Like again, like just not enough batteries, or was that? 'Cause I can't do this one right. This doesn't. I don't have a battery. And then the Manson stuff was sad too, but also that was at least informative. I mean, I guess they were both informative because there's things I didn't know about either one, but I definitely didn't know that. I think she was one of them. I was like in the. I don't want to mess that up. There's the Sharon Tate. There's the Tate LaBianca murders, right? And then there's that. There's like two separate ones, right? And then one of them had. There wasn't a battery there, right? I don't have any battery. But I don't think it was their house. But anyway, it was like the heiress of Folgers, like the granddaughter of, you know, Jimmy Folgers, the coffee thing, you know, that was one that got killed. And I was like, I didn't know that at all. Anyway, it's just weird stuff. No battery, no. Right? Okay, so are we good here? Is that all it was? I picked the wrong door? What's... Why is it so... There's so much red on the ground in there. Is that... Run mode? I mean, it's not like it's... that much faster. I don't know. Whatever. See? There's just stuff happening. I'm like, I didn't know that was... even a thing. Oh, see, I didn't even... I don't think I ever even went in this room. I don't know. Oh, I was just talking about because of like Hail Bop and all that, like cults. That's when I just heard about.
Baby.
I already forgot kind of what it was called. I know it's the process. It's like the Church of the Final Judgment or something like that. Apparently it was like I don't know if it was solely in Chicago or what, but I was watching the Billy Corgan interview show and he's talking to Chaz and whatever, I can't remember the dude's name. It's like the dad from Searching for Bobby Fischer. He's been in a bunch of stuff. I think he's in The Godfather and, you know, pretty big actor. I just can't remember his name. I was gonna say Chaz Palminteri, but I think that's the dude from Pool Hall Junkies. I think. I could be wrong. Anyway, point was they were talking about, I guess when they're both Chicago guys, that's kind of why Billy Corgan wanted to talk to him. Besides the fact that he's a good actor and all that. And
Burn, baby.
I think he was part of, it made it sound like he was part of Chicago as well. Like he was in, or like knew the guys that started Chicago or something like that.
Burn, baby.
Alright, that's enough of that. Anyway, yeah, it's just weird. That was another cult, and they supposedly always wear like black robe, cape things and stuff, and weirdos. And I think they might have been part of the Manson stuff. That's what makes me wonder, because that's the story, right? That's at least whether that's true or not. That like Manson and Son of Sam, like they're all part of the MK Ultra stuff, whereas they were given drugs and kind of. It was almost like a government thing to get them to, I don't know if it was like to try to start a race war or what, weird stuff. And because that was the thing with Son of Sam, right? That he was part of that, and that the I said the lobbies. Should I say the Lobbianka murders and all that? But that's not even what I mean. It was the Son of Sam killings couldn't have, like there were too much going, like happening across town all at once. Like there had to be multiple people doing it. At least it's the conspiratorial claim. I don't know any. I haven't researched any of this. I just saw like a video, and I watched Summer of Sam, which I think that was the first. That might have been the first John Leguizamo movie that I watched. I was like, I actually like him. Other than that, I'd seen was like the Super Mario Brothers movie. That's just awful. What else? I can't. No, I'd seen Spawn. Like, I really like him as Clown. I think he did a really good job as Clown. And then, since then, I've seen a lot of movies, but I also saw something of him on Netflix where he was, I don't know, there was a bunch of like pro-Hispanic stuff, which is nothing wrong with being pro-Hispanic, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. I think some of his facts were a little off or something. He made it seem like syphilis was from some white person. It's like denigrating white people in a nice way. It's like, except for the people here, they're cool, but all the rest, you know, kind of thing. I was like, that's a weird thing to say. Anyway, but you'd say like syphilis from a white person having sex with sheep, but apparently I thought that was like down in Colombia, like boys fuck goats all the time and stuff. You know, like I bet in every culture at some point some weirdo is banged an animal. You know, it's just like, this is weird. There's weirdos everywhere. It's not like we're have exclusive rights to doing weird stuff. Anyway, but that's why I was like, why did I go on him? Summer of Sam and all that. But that's a pretty good movie. You should watch it. What else? I think I'm about to call it there, because what time is it? I gotta get to bed for reasons so I can sleep. I don't know. This is like, I work overnights and my days off are weird. It's like Wednesday morning is my Friday night. So then I wake up, so I'll go to bed at like 2 in the afternoon and wake up at 9 at night on Wednesday. And that'd be like my Saturday morning is 9 at night on Wednesday. So now it's Friday, which is my Sunday night. Friday at through noon. So anyway, I'm just blathering on here. Okie dokie. Let's just see what it is. Blah blah. We must have access. We must have access to the central meeting tower. The age and design of the machinery within the area has many of the control panels. For activating access platforms away from the vicinity of their respective mechanisms. Ensure that you lower all lifts and open all doors to give free access to the entire tower complex. Cool. Can't wait. Yeah, it's like, again, like the game's not terrible or anything. It's just kind of, it's real kind of repetitive in not a good way. Like the music's good. The like, you know, whatever you got. So far I've got face huggers, chest bursters, normal aliens, dog aliens. I want to say androids or synthetics or whatever. I think some of these people are humans. Now, so far, I think that's all the enemies I've seen, but it's all. Oh, excuse me. It's all kind of basically the same ish. It's alright. It's not big. I wish. Okay, that's the only problem here. Like, hold on. If I can. Clicking things over here, see if I can. Like, I've got a chat window up, but I wonder. Stream information. Oh, I'm just clicking stuff because this is my first time streaming on. No, that's not the one I want. Nope, that's you. Get back here. Okay, it's just okay. Just activity feed. What's this? It's too quiet. It's quiet. Too quiet. Yeah, a little too raff. We'll show your new followers, subs, cheers, and raids activity here. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know what raids and stuff like. Is that like when you go to someone? I don't know anything about Twitch really. Okay. Does that consider me a viewer? If I'm, or is there actually someone viewing? What does this mean? How long have you been? Okay, hour 28. That's right. Number. Let's see. So that's what I don't get. It says number of people currently watching your channel. Because they have the irregular arrangement or whatever. Arrangement. No, I'm an idiot. Irregular. Rear. No. Irregular rearrangement. Your irregular, good lord, irregular arrangementer. I don't know. Anyway, it said to me that just looks like spam. So whatever. Anyway, so is that just like a bot in here or what? You know, like I don't know because like I said, I've watched Twitch occasionally. It's been a long time. It's mainly just like GDQ stuff. Like anyway, but like people be on here and you know. Gifted subs and all that, and I don't know what any of that means, so whatever. I guess that's another thing. But yeah, so I guess that's the one viewer. Why would I hide that? Why would I want to hide?
426. Take Gorman and his team to investigate.
I want to see who's in here. Anyway, whatever. I guess thanks one person for watching, and hope you had a good time. And as always,